the 14th of February. It's a day of celebration for many, and for some it's a day marking absolute terror. It's a time to remind us about the things that truly matter in this world. A recall throughout recent history, perhaps. It's the 14th of February, the Bismarck's official day of lunch. Hello everyone and welcome to World of Warships with Necro and Cortex here, playing the game for your amusement. Now, today will be the 14th of February, which is a very special day for a lot of people out there. It is the birthday of the largest battleship ever built in Europe. The DKM Bismarck, that's the nice now we're showing there. Where the fuck, oh, no, it is the Bismarck. So, the plan here for today is we're going to listen to German music in the background, which actually might be nauseating, but that can be turned off if it is. I'm going to play through all the German ships that I have in storage here, at least if I have time for it, but I might actually skip some of them here and there because, meh. We could also just start up all the battleships, because all the battleships is all what matters. I'm actually gonna turn off the music for now, because it's actually nauseating for me to listen to. Now, DKM stands for Deutsche Kriegsmarine, but that's a fake acronym people have given it. I actually think that might be fan-made, it might be fictional, it might be real, but it's going to represent the prefix for all German ships, DKM. Before that it was SMS, which stands for Sein Majestät Service, which just means his or hers Majesty's service, the Majesty's service really. Now, cheers, and then we're going to start from the end with the, what's it called, pocket battleship or Panzerschiff, if you want to actually get the term right, called the Admiral Graf Speer. So, the Admiral Graf Speer has a long and very interesting developmental story to itself, if you would bother to look it up somewhere. I'm not going to explain you all of it, but the concept behind the Admiral Graf Speer is you want something that's more powerful than a cruiser of any sort, but you also want an affordable battleship at the same time. The result was you have a cruiser here, which has these guns, which are really battleship caliber guns, though comparatively small to other guns. These are like, this is like equivalent to 11-inch guns for those who speak that language over there in America. Backed up by a nice, well not solid, but a nice secondary battery, backed up by a lot of anti-aircraft guns. Which, I didn't know the flak Vierling was already in production back then. That's not the flak Vierling, that's the flak Zwilling. My mistake, there's no Vierling on board this vessel. Which is fine, because there were no Vierlings invented back then as far as I'm aware. On top of this fierce armament that will definitely polarize any other cruiser out there, we also have the backup in the shape of quadruple torpedoes, which has a nice armored shell on top of them for protection. How the fuck they reload these? That's Emden, we're not going to play Emden here, I don't think we have time for at least. How the fuck they reload these during combat I have never understood. But let's just get a commander on board and get going. We actually have stuff to do. We have things to catch up. So we'll just take my primary German commander here. He is also the captain of the Bismarck whenever we get that far. And let's go on an adventure. Let's go to battle. Let's kill some people. And let's get some German music in here, because now I'm done talking for now. Now it's all about murdering people. Doing what Germany does best. This is a primary... This is a good game for this one. Actually it's not, because there are a lot of light ships and those tend to be over-penetrated due to the sheer velocity and force of the shells punched at them. Viel Glück und ruhigen Wasser! Cheers! Now go to hell and die. These are my ships to dominate. Nothing to kill, nothing to obliterate, nothing to absolutely eradicate from the surface. Ooh, something to eradicate from the surface, and I've been detected. Oh, that's probably the enemy light cruiser, the Chinese wannabe thingamajig. That enemy is distracted, so we'll fire away. And that's probably coming from over in that smoke screen. I'm not afraid of that smoke screen really, because I know there's an enemy cruiser and I have the more fierce armament here, and the more fierce torpedo armament here as far as I know. Also, I'm constantly changing course, so should be fine. Ooh, there she is. Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, baby, show me that side. Thank you. They're kind of lacking in offensive armament, these guns, but that's fine. Also, I launched my torpedoes at the wrong time, clearly. Let's just keep our distance. We don't want to get caught in their torpedoes, but we don't want them to get away either. That's a poor angle, but we did just fine. We're about to run aground here, but we might actually make it if we can just stay clear of these torpedoes. Well, we probably can, because it's not really targeting us. And we have a nice secondary guns. Okay. There's the enemy Graf Speer. For all I know, she launched torpedoes at us, but see, we're out of range, or her range. So we're just gonna pound her hull. Punish her for showing that nice, awesome broadside. 5 out of 6 shells hitting is pretty damn great. I'm going to pound your hull into oblivion, you know that. Maschinenglues. Maschinenbrenn. And she... Haha! Who is a stupid idiot? You are? Yes, you are. Guess what I'm going to do to you now that you're trying to show broadside? Absolutely nothing, but I'm going to fire this at you, hoping that might hit something. It hit something. Great. We have an enemy New York over here, which is actually kind of bad because they have a very fierce armament. But I could hope I could at least get some pocket shots at them or get close enough to use torpedoes on them. Or anything really at this point. Oh, fuck. Oh. Did I mention to you guys I love this ship, or at least used to? We're just gonna do here and take over the other torpedoes because this ship also has nice traverse speed of her main armament. There we go. And there we go. And then turn away quickly again. Over to the other side before she fires, or before she reloads and fires. What? Oh. She's launching torpedoes as well. Let's pound that broadside. Straight into her. Didn't do absolutely anything at all, but at least we can get 2 torpedo hits off. Uh-oh. We might not want to be here for very long. Good. Okay. Mine are faster. Na. My torpedoes are faster. Mine will actually hit something and kill the motherfucker. Absolutely eradicated. Oh! What do we have here? That's the ship I thought was over here, you know, at where A would have been, or C, or one of them. All of them. Ah, here we go. The Chinese wannabe ship. And I got the kill. What did you expect? I'm a German vessel and that thing was made in China. Considering the fact it was built in England, that does not matter in this context. Cheers. Considering how cheap compared to other things the Graf Speer was built, it was actually a very successful ship, if you go look up at the story for her. And the captain on board just ended up committing suicide, however. He had to, because he had to surrender the vessel, or, well, he ended up scuttling the vessel. So, next vessel we have to look at another premium ship, because I only have really premium ships at this point, or at least I have a lot of them. I have earned them, I have not bought them. I have mostly earned them by events and such. This is the König, or Kong Albert, König Albert. An absolutely OP tier 3 battleship, which can absolutely massacre anything that gets anywhere near it. On top of that, this ship can absolutely eradicate enemies that gets close enough for the secondary defense. At least it has a lot of guns, so that's all you need. Decent speed, and it has absolutely excellent armor, so she can defend herself and she can attack. Sadly though, this is only a tier 3, while it's really good enough to be a tier 4, but that's besides the point. So I suggest we just go out there in the König, see how bad it goes. If we're unlucky, there will be an aircraft carrier. But that's still fine, because even the air defense of the König Albert is OP. To some extent. It has the flag effect, and it's only a caliber 88. So while it's still poor, it's OP compared to the poorness performed you would expect of it. Make sense? I hope it does, because I'm trying to make sense of words here. I don't know how to word. There are a lot of destroyers in this game. So I guess we'll just start out with high explosives till we actually find any suitable target for anything else. What are we actually up against here? We're up against a lot of light cruisers, it seems, and then there's one German battleship. And a Russian one, but the Russian one will probably be on the other side of the map. So we're just going for the high explosive loadout this time around. Now, absolutely everything I say about these ships is subject to change, because at development step 9.1, I believe it was, there will be some major update to the game again. Let's just take a pot shot here, because there's nothing else we can actually really shoot at. That was not bad at all. I mean, like 0 damage, but we destroyed something, hit something. We actually have an enemy destroyer up there, which is sailing straight for us. So we should actually probably at some point at least engage that one, but my plan for now is to sail around this island and see what I can get away with. There we go. There is literally no targets here of value to shoot with anything else than high explosive, except for maybe that Grand God over there, but that Grand God is still out of range as well, so kind of irrelevant. Now, it's probably a good idea at some point soon to start targeting that destroyer, and since it's now within range, or well, forcing me into range, now's the time. What's our secondary battery? Okay, they open her up. So let's swing her around, see what happens. Our guns actually cannot keep up. The traverse is too steep for them. So let's just swing it around, see what we can do. We just want to stay clear of the torpedoes. Being this close to a destroyer like that, well, it's dangerous, yes, but it's really not the worst. Here we go. And we made it just past, and we are safe as long as we are behind this island. Also, we got 2 cruisers and a destroyer out there pounding the enemy, so we might win this, but we might also just have done the worst mistake of our life, which was to get close to this thing. Still though, it's still within secondary battery range and it can't see me, so I'm presuming it's not leading its target on me right now. And now it's just 4 ships against that thing. And now it's all about the right lead. It's kind of hard to lead on these torpedo boats. First of all, they're very fast. Second of all, they do all kinds of weird shit. And explode upon contact with torpedo ordnance. I have no more warships or battleships, except for the Gneisenau, which is really, when I first saw this, I thought this must be the prototype for the Bismarck. But then I realized that Gneisenau is improperly armed in this game. It has the same guns as the Bismarck, but not the same range-finding equipment, and also only have 3 turrets. The Gneisenau is not a premium ship, although I have granted it elite status. So we're using a different captain for this one. We're actually using Albert Althaus. And for the Bismarck, we're going to be using his brother, Alfred Althaus. This means this guy is the brother of this one. We can actually try and assign to battleship. Battleship. I want to send you to the Bismarck. DKM Bismarck requires your guidance, captain, and all your 13 skill points. But considering how they look, I mean, like, Albert clearly got the better half of his dad than Alfred got, but well, you can't win everything. So, the Gneisenau. This is the fully upgraded Gneisenau, I think. Lots of AA guns, lots of secondary guns, torpedo tubes, but only 3 main turrets. But those 3 turrets kind of gets the 16-inch gun that was mounted on the goddamn Bismarck. Let's go! Gneisenau. 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 Now, On this particular map, I prefer to always head to A or Alpha if you are the only ship there, or if you can actually just go there. If you're like over here in this starting position, over here at H8 or something. If anything else, I prefer to go over here where you can hide behind the rocks and such. Some sort of American wannabe thingamajig over there with a lantern on top of it. What's this? Something Soviet. That's all you need to know. At least it looks like it. Looks the part. Probably an Italian. Sarah, I think the Sarah is an Italian. Either that or it's British. Kind of same thing. And then we have my big sister, the Bismarck. And yes, if it's a warship, it's still a she, because all respectable machines are referred to as a she. That's why they're a bitch to operate with sometimes. And Bismarck is actually our last name, so it's still a she. It is Mrs. Bismarck if it was a person. Now, you can argue when a ship actually has a first name, like Kong Albert for instance, or König Albert, then it might be a he. But that's also very specific. Actually made a nice hit there. Well, not nice, but acceptable hit. I hit the goddamn target, okay? Alaska. I remember the Alaska from having a fierce secondary battery. But nothing beats the Bismarck. Nothing beats having 11.3 kilometers of secondary battery range when you absolutely want to kill anything across the fucking map. Also, it bounced. Oh, there she is. Well, she's bow on, but this one's showing broadside, so let's go. This is something Japanese, so let's go for here. Although they claim that Nagato is a fast, what are they called? Is a fast battleship. I don't find it to be that fast, at least not her sister, very fast. I've never really played that one, of course, so that doesn't count. And then just jump from rock to rock. Although we do have a primary target, that's this one over here, the Caroline. And it's showing kind of a good angle. I mean, that's probably like a 60 degrees impact, so I suppose this is fine, but it might also bounce. Considering we're doing plundering fire, I guess it's fine. We'll be going behind this island just to get a better impact angle on absolutely everything, also being covered from this one. This American thingamajig was just crawling up my rectum. God damn it. The Iowa is American, isn't it? It's hard to tell. You never know what those bloody Americans, English, and what the fucking ever else is out there. You never really know what the fuck they are. They just are there, and that's kind of the only thing you have to worry about. The fact that they exist on the wrong side of the surface of the water is all you have to fucking care about. Sink them! Ah, thank you, but you're turning towards me, aren't you? I think I'm actually going to launch these, but I forgot to look out for friends, which might actually bite me in the butt, but it might also not bite me in the butt, question mark. The majority of my kills with this ship were made with torpedoes. This is the largest and most aggressive torpedo boat in the goddamn game. Thank you for the broadside, motherfucker. You're going to pay for it now. Also, you missed my goddamn torpedoes, didn't you? Nope, not all of them. Let's just lay here for a moment. What's this? That's the enemy guys now. We might not want to stay here within torpedo range of this guys now. Just one look at me and I'm gone. Also we won, so never fucking mind that. The Bismarck herself. Der ultimative Rechtslebens. Der ultimative Schach. Der ultimative Schlagskrieg aus Europa. Europa is one of them. I'm actually a bit in doubt here. Other of which, the biggest warship ever built in Europe. I'm actually in doubt here. I want to buy this at some point when I feel like it can pay off. It kind of upgrades this to elite status, or, well, premium status just only for one captain. This looks good enough, I suppose. I mean, like, we want to get something out of fighting with this behemoth of a warrior. And this is kind of also the perfect battleship for the tier, if you ask me. It does everything exceptionally well. We have the same armament. We have a fierce armament here of a lot of stuff. Since it's her birthday, let's actually pimp her up a bit. More birthday flags. 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 God damn it. There we go. Now she's all pimped up with a ton of flags everywhere, shining colors wherever the hell she goes. So, let her fly. All guns. Yay, and we have airplanes. Fuck, and I'm sailing in the Bismarck. Fuck. Actually, the Bismarck is pretty excellent at dealing with aircraft, but the Eisenhower is actually better. Well, that's besides the point. In this case, I think I'm just going to head for A and hope I'm not getting targeted by anything suspicious. I can take cover by the rocks on the way, after all. So why not? Now, there's no particular reason for the Bismarck to get within 8 kilometers of an enemy target, because, well, you got the range to pound them from long away, or from far away, and you got the secondary battery to pound them, which can also reach 11.3 kilometers. So, moving beyond or within 8 kilometers just puts you in danger of torpedoes, but the Bismarck is great at losing speed during turns, which also means he's great at dodging torpedoes to some extent. And it seems no one else is heading for Alpha, so we'll be heading for Alpha. And just hope there's no torpedo boats down there, or torpedo boats of any sort. Also, we have enemy planes! Yay! Let's see what this baby can do. If we can actually get that close to them, or if they're just gonna run away. A1 ready? Look at... oh, everything died before it got within range. That's kind of the bad thing about the Bismarck. It only has 5.2 kilometers range against air targets. Which I guess is not bad, but it's not that good either. On the other hand, she has 21 kilometers by default range. And I'm also the one spotting everything. Why am I the one spotting everything out there? Inferior design detected. She's turning. Wait, what the? Where the fuck did that come from? Well, I took absolutely no damage from being set on fire, but where the fuck did that come from? I don't really know the Giant Bard. I know it's French, but that's also everything you need to know about it before you know it surrenders. I mean, it's inferior. So I guess we'll just have to destroy it. That also means it does have a speed boost to it, or an engine boost to it, but who knows? Let's see how well this turns out. Pounded her did 5,000 damage. Not complaining. Ooh, what do we have here? The Soviet thingamajig, Soviet wannabe, Soviet something Russian. We don't sympathize with the Russians at all, apparently. How much damage did I even do? Not a lot. Okay, I stole that kill from someone else. That's nice to know. It seems no one else is heading for Alpha, so I'll just be heading for Alpha. And hope there's no fucking torpedo boats down there. Actually, there isn't, because they're already dead. All of them. Every single one of them is dead. And I might actually be able to make it before they even notice that I'm over here. That didn't go too well. Uh-oh. I hope I can make it. We are definitely running for it. We're making a run to get there in time, but oh... fuck! My ass! And you destroyed one of my turrets! Pounds, 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 pounds. In your face! Take that, Ivan! There's probably an Ivan on board. They're all fucking Ivans, aren't they? Now, this is actually a nice terrain, because we're kind of making a peekaboo appearing and disappearing between these rocks. Oh, never fucking mind then. Well, that's a lousy birthday cake. We didn't even get a kill. Actually, we did, but that one we stole, so that doesn't really count. Oh well. Yay! Get sheep for clan battles. What? So this bit Necro and Cortex here, celebrating the birthday of the Bismarck's launch by the use of World of Warships. Like what so, and want to see more, please do subscribe to the channel, leave a like and or share with friends. Bye bye, and till the next time, what so fucking ever I used to say. I'll see you around. Enjoy your day. And have a nice Valentine, whatever the hell that might be.